be a bear. Yes. That's a try right now. See where they'll find your existing space. Work out.
I'll just get started myself. Get one to Johnny. I haven't talked to him in a couple of years.
This microphone is only for the camera, so you may not hear me if you're back there. I want to welcome everybody here this morning. This has been a long, long road to get to this point. And we as a village board are absolutely thrilled to get to this juncture. And we thank you all for coming today. I want to do some introductions. There was quite a list of invitations that went out on this, and unfortunately it was a very short window. We didn't realize how quickly we were going to break ground, so I had to do an email campaign last Saturday morning and admittedly screwed it up and put the wrong date on it and I had to resend it. But a lesson learned on that one. So I'm going to introduce some people that we asked to come here today and join us in this ceremony. Sally Mazzarella is here, and she's representing Senator Steve Saland. Senator Saland will be here a little bit later, and then Sally will take her leave. So Sally, thank you for being here. Kevin Cahill, is he here or a representative? No. Mark Molinaro, Dutchess County Executive. Joel Tyner. Is Joel here? Joel, thanks for coming today. We really appreciate it. Sheriff Anderson, any representative from the Dutchess County Sheriff's Office here? Captain Scott Brown from the New York State Police is here. Captain, thank you for coming. Sergeant Forbes, did he make it? Sergeant Breen is here. I had him on the list also. I see another gentleman from the State Police here. Thanks for coming. Judge Sanchez, is he here? He had to work. Unfortunately, all of us have to do that. Judge Kane is here. John, thanks for being here. Town Supervisor Tom Trout. Deputy Supervisor Bruce Washburn. How about Councilperson Gina Fox? Councilperson Elizabeth Spenzia. Councilperson Joe Gelb. Okay, Rhinebeck Planning Board, David Miller. How about Tim Decker? John Clark. Mary Quinn, Michael Gee. All of those folks were part of the process of this building actually being built, and we want to thank them for the help and the support they gave us. We also have the Rhinebeck Zoning Board, Francois Weigel, Rachel Cavell, Larry Garrick, Carol Meldrum is here, I know, I saw her right over there. Al DeCray, Ward Stanley is here. Those folks were all instrumental in this project coming to fruition. Bob Fennell and Gary Keeler, our zoning enforcement officer and our building inspector, have been a big help to us on this. The village attorney, Rich Olson, is here. Rich, raise your hand, please. There he is right there. And Nancy Clark, our engineer. Those folks work with us on a day-to-day basis to really help us out, help us navigate all of the road work. And believe me, when you're in a governmental administration job, there's a lot of road work. So thanks to those folks. Phil Zemke from Rhinebeck Architecture is here. Phil has been the architect for this entire project from the time we got started and has done a fantastic job, and we want to thank Phil for all his help with this. The contracting firms that are going to be involved in this job, Meyer Contracting, and we have Mike Davis and Katrina McKenna here. Those folks are right there. Thank you. We look forward to working with you and getting this job done soon. Jim Carey from Erase Electronics is here. Jim, thank you. Dutchess Mechanical, Bill Murphy, is he here? Ackerman Plumbing, Eric Ackerman, is he here? All of those folks are part of the contracting team that's going to put this building together. And we really thank them for bidding on the job. And we really look forward to getting this completed and having something here that the village of Rhinebeck can be very proud of. All our employees, I mean, what I've tried to do as a mayor is try and really establish a team environment in this village. And we have fantastic people that work for us. Our highway department, Mike Wolf and his guys. Some of those folks are here today in the audience. Raise your hands and be recognized, please. Anybody from the Highway Department. Thank you, guys. Our Water Department, Tom Wallbank and his crew. The Wastewater Department, Anthony Gasparini and his folks. Rhinebeck Fire Department, there's people from Rhinebeck Fire Department here today. And we also have the Village Hall staff. Gail Haskins is here. Gail was instrumental in working with us while she was our village clerk. She's recently moved on to other employment, but Gail is here today. We want to thank Gail for all the work she did. Our new clerk, Lisa Biscardi Clark, she unfortunately, we sent her to school for some accounting training, and she's at that function today, so she wasn't unable to be here. Chrissy Deneau, who is one of our assistant clerks, Pat Kuhn, who is our deputy clerk and heads up the water and the wastewater office, Karen McFarland from the Planning and Zoning Board, Tricia Jackalone from the courts. We have so many people that work for this village that are dedicated to improving the quality of life here, and we really, really want to thank them for all of the hard work that they do. And it's really a pleasure for me to be the mayor and have that relationship and work with these folks on a day-to-day basis. My board, what can I say about those guys? You know, I've tried to establish that teamwork philosophy, and believe me, I haven't done it all on my own. Have had the pleasure for 5.5 years of being the mayor here, and believe me, it has been a long road for me to get to this point. For 2 years, there wasn't a lot of movement, but over the last 3, there's a team there that has been committed to facing all of the challenges that we have as a village. And my hat goes off to Terry Gibson, Brant Nuniker, Howie Trout, former deputy mayor and trustee Wayne Reifenberg. He is here today. Wayne recently, because he moved from the village to the town, had to resign his position, and we now have Heinz Sauer has stepped into the role and is filling out Wayne's term. Wayne is staying on as the project manager for this project on a volunteer basis, and you know, we as a board are very fortunate to have his expertise in that capacity. But my board, I am so proud of all of these guys and the work that they do every day and the commitment they have, and it's obvious when you look around this village, you see results, and it's because of the determination of these folks to face these challenges. So thank you to you guys. Really appreciate all your hard work. Dick Weckesser from Dutchess County Agricultural Society is here. Some of you may know, some of you may not. For 14 years, the Rhinebeck Police Department was housed in a building at the Dutchess County Fairgrounds, and that building was provided to the village of Rhinebeck at no charge. Unfortunately, it was an old structure, and it was dilapidated, and it had to be taken down. So that's why we're faced with doing what we're doing here. I just want to thank the Dutchess County Agricultural Society, who provided that structure for 14 years to the village of Rhinebeck. And, you know, let's face it, it was very cost effective to operate a police department in that regard. But we are at a different juncture now, and we will build this building, and it will have an impact. Some might say it might be a negative impact because taxes will go up. But the service that it will provide is the important thing to keep in mind. And last but not least, I have to recognize, well, actually not last but not least, I want to recognize the press, those folks that are here today. You people are very, very instrumental in what we do here too, and our board has made a conscious decision to try and keep people informed, get the word out, and we really value the relationship we have. Jim and Carolyn from Hudson Valley News are here. There's other press people here in the audience today, and you guys are a tool for us, but we also think of you in a very positive light because you help us disseminate this information, and without you, it would be very, very difficult to keep people informed. So thanks for all the work you do on our behalf also. Last but not least, Pete Dunn and the Rhinebeck Police Department. You all see what they've been doing for the last 3 years, 3.5 years almost, working out of that trailer. These guys are so committed to doing their jobs, and I'm so proud of the work that they do. And for 3.5 years, they've been working out of that 40-foot trailer. Never once have they complained. And I would challenge anybody to think of having to be a police officer and work out of that building for 3.5 years and really being happy about it. Yet, Like I said, never once did they complain. Very professional, go about their jobs. They get the job done and provide a tremendous service to the community of Rhinebeck. So what I will say in closing is that there isn't anybody in this village that deserves this building more than those guys in the Rhinebeck Police Department. This is going to be a fantastic structure. It's going to serve their needs, but more than that, it's going to serve the needs of the village of Rhinebeck and its citizens. So in closing, thank you all for coming. I really appreciate you being here today. And I look forward to next March, hopefully, when we can have a ribbon cutting and you will all be back here to join us. Thank you very much. On the ground here.
Yeah, watch the sinkhole there.
Yeah, that's right. Good, Fred? Okay. In the ground. Okay, we will have a brief reception upstairs in Village Hall. If anybody would like to come up, there are some refreshments up there. All right. Good job.
Good job, Sarge. Congratulations.
My league was like they go to Harbor, so they went to Soho. They went like a Soho gallery.
All right.
Yeah. So the front of the building is going to be about 10 feet long. So 72 feet back.
Nice job. You did a good job, man. I was going to ask you guys to go back and there's that tree stump. Everybody got a side of the tree stump.
That's actually going to be a pad. It's going to be a
One large thing. Slab or is that a big?
no basement, basement of the building.
Oh, yeah? So you're going to have space base
He's covering soccer. Tomorrow I'm covering
I think I've got
and there's Marlboro soccer.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, Mayor.
I know that's one idea. I'm gonna be back there.
Yeah, I want to be at that.
You know what? Each game is gonna be slaughtered. Have you ever seen Marlboro?
I'm more than happy right after.
Are you sure you said this going because they're celebrities too. It's celebrities. So like I was planning on getting around out Valley and then going to
I just don't give a cover.
I'll see you later. No, except you stand over this way. So I need to face whatever you're more comfortable. Usually, probably get the sun.